went off for about a month now. I just needed a bit of a break. I'm back now and I can't wait to show you things that I've got in my haul, which is coming up next week. But this week I'm going to talk about prom. This video is probably a bit late, I'm not really sure when prom is these days. I think it's about June time, maybe July, or sometimes you might even have it after you finish school. So I just want to talk about 8 things that I think would be really helpful if someone told me back in my prom time. In this video I'm just going to try and help you pick out your prom outfit, hair, makeup kind of things, hopefully give you some ideas of where to go, what to search for, inspiration. So I hope you like this video, thumbs up if you do, please subscribe. The first one is inspiration. So you might not know what you want for your prom dress. You know, you might want a strappy one, or a v-neck, or off shoulder, or a boob tube, or bandeau, I think that's what they're called. There's loads and loads of different dresses. It could be long, short, midi, lacy, etc. So back in my day, which sounds really silly because I'm only 23, when I was about 15 I think for my prom, or 16, Facebook was only just starting to get popular. Instagram didn't exist, Pinterest didn't exist, Tumblr I think did exist. So the best thing to do is start searching keywords on Instagram, for the hashtags on Pinterest, Tumblr, just generally on the internet, or any other sites that you can think of that will have inspiration on that you might search on. So things like prom inspiration, evening wear inspiration. Could search something like princess dresses, depends what kind of dress you like. Some people might want to do the full princess kind of look that you get from Disney, or someone might just want something casual in the evening wear kind of zone. You could search occasional wear. Hopefully those hashtags will help you find some inspiration. I'm sure there's loads. Or you could search, if you're a particular kind of person and you know that you like things in the 60s or the 70s or something, you could actually search for prom dresses in those kind of areas. And there are a lot of, you know, especially in the 60s and beforehand, very particular dress sense that is quite formal. And second of all, I've wrote a list on my phone, make sure I remember what I'm going about, is your colour scheme. So I mean, when I was 15 I didn't know anything about fashion. I didn't get into fashion until I started college. I didn't know anything about what colours suited me, or what fit suited me, or things like whether v-necks or off shoulders were better. I didn't have any idea, so I was really bad in my prom dress. My prom dress is awful, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the colour scheme, you can obviously research a lot of stuff that says things about your skin. So I have pale skin, and some things might suggest that red's great for me because it's really a bold colour, and if you have a red lip as well and you've got quite dark hair like my roots are naturally black, that look can be really aesthetically pleasing. Except for me, my skin has red patches, so I've got eye bags that have red pigments. Red has never been in my wardrobe because of that issue, and I found that pastel blue and pastel pink and sometimes lilac is the best colours for my complexion, or whatever hair I have, or just anything. It just really works for me. So maybe the best way to find your suitable colour could be take a couple of friends with you, go shopping. Just go shopping. You don't have to buy anything. It can just be, you know, try-ons, see what kind of colours you like, and the same with fits as well. So there's tons of strappy and off-shoulder dresses going around. It doesn't have to be a prom dress, just any kind of dress, or even tops, so that you can see the kind of fit and the kind of colour on you. And then you can get your friends' opinions and see whether or not that colour really suits you. And the best way I think on trying to make a decision on things is taking pictures. So many people take change room pictures nowadays. They didn't used to back in my days, and that really helps me decide on whether or not I want that item. Say you've picked out, I don't know, 5 different colours in different fits of a top or a dress, just so you can see it on your top half in comparison with your face complexion. Take pictures of them all, take it home, look at it, think about it, think what you feel suits you, what you felt comfortable in as well. Like for example, if I wore red, I would not feel comfortable at all. But if I wore, at the minute, my favourite colour is blush, like kind of pinky colour. I know that suits me really well. I absolutely love it. I'm so comfortable in it, and that's what you need. You need that sense of being comfortable and confident. Then once you've picked your colour, you want to be moving on to the type of dress you like. So again, when you pick your colour, think about the fit of the items as well. So my dress was very bad because I don't suit anything bootube or bandeau or bandeau. It's Bandeau. That's how it's spelled. But myself and my father searched for ages, and it literally was getting to the last minute where I needed to get a prom dress, and I didn't think at this time, you know, oh, I could go get one from Debenhams or Next or ASOS or New Look, or I think Misguided do them, I'm not 100% sure, and all these different websites that are about now. I didn't think about it, and they do some amazing dresses on there for like half the price I paid for mine. I went for a pink dress, but it's kind of a bold baby pink, which wasn't good for me because it needs to be more of a nude pink. It was, like I say, a boob tube one. The only thing I liked about it is that it had a tutu lining. I don't know what the proper term is for that, but basically just all the big puffy stuff at the bottom that made you feel like a princess, and it was just above midi length, I think. I think it would have been nice if it was a bit longer. Felt way too short for me. But I spent £200 on that, and it's awful. Like, I hate it. I absolutely would never ever wear it again. It's just not a pretty dress. Anyway, this is what I hope that you will not make that same mistake. So get some colours together, like I say. Maybe cream might be your colour as well. So yeah, what you can start off doing is, especially if you're on a budget, go to sites like ASOS, go to New Look, go to Debenhams and Next. I actually found a beautiful prom dress in Debenhams when I was looking, but unfortunately it had sold out because I'd left everything to last minute because I couldn't find anything that I liked. You could go to charity shops if you're not bothered about it. There are so many prom dresses in charity shops, and some really nice ones as well. A really good site I got my recent graduation dress from is Chatty London. So that's CHI twice and then London. They do such gorgeous dresses. They are amazing. Evening wear dresses. Honestly, I would recommend going on that. And the things I've seen on ASOS as well, I definitely recommend ASOS, and I've mentioned that quite a few times now. But yeah, don't go to prom shops unless you have that kind of money, and or there's actually a dress that you definitely want in those shops, like you feel deep down in your soul that it's the right dress. Next is jewellery. Again, you don't need expensive jewellery. I have seen so many people go into Westfield or into whatever shopping centre you have and buy like a £200 tiara. What is that? That is just, no. You're only going to wear it once. You do not need to do that. You don't have to wear a tiara. You can just have a really nice, pretty hairstyle. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But I wanted to go for the tiara, and I was definitely on a budget after spending £200 on that dress. Blooming heck. I mean, it's way too much. So I went to Claire's Accessories because that was my favourite store at that time. I was quite immature, I'll say, but Claire's is actually a really good store. I still shop some jewellery from there at the moment, some chokers, etc. And I got this. This was, oh, it's all been cut off now, but I think it might have been like £15–20. Wasn't that expensive. I'll do close-ups as well. So basically in this little pack I got a tiara with some comb slits. This didn't work too well because of my head shape, but again it's just trial and error on trying to figure out what's the best tiara for your head shape. And then I got this gorgeous little necklace. Let's do that. Again on close up. So beautiful. I wear it all the time now when I'm going out for a meal and I really want to look that kind of piece where you're really elegant and simplistic. It's so beautiful, and we've got earrings to match as well. It's honestly, I can't believe this. It is so beautiful, and definitely recommend somewhere like Claire's for jewellery like that. Or again, ASOS, like probably like the best one at the minute for prom stuff. So I got this lace choker from ASOS, I don't know if you can see that. This was £8.50, and at the same time I was browsing there was another lace choker which basically came on your neck and it came down here a bit as well, which was so beautiful. I mean, can you imagine having either a strappy dress or a boob tube dress and wearing a piece like that, like a really statement kind of necklace, and it's really lightweight and comfortable as well because it's lace. That would just be so beautiful, I think. You don't have to wear lace, it could be a different necklace, but obviously it's going to be a lot heavier. Also, there's this choker that I got from Topshop last year. This was £22.50 and it was in the sale for £12. It is just basically a diamante choker, and it's again one of those perfect kind of simple pieces that really tops off an elegant look, and that's what you might be going for your prom. So again, don't just settle for prom shops on jewellery or expensive shops that have jewellery. Go Claire's, go ASOS, go Topshop, go Regal Rose online, what's the other one? Druzy Dreams, or Etsy. Etsy is amazing for things like that. I have to say there are quite a lot of expensive things on there. Then number 5, you want to be moving on to shoes now. So depending on your comfort zone really, because I could not wear heels when I was 15, not a single bit. I tried kitten heels and I just couldn't deal with them either, and I went for some flats, and my colour palette was baby pink and silver, so I had a silver bag and some silver flats with some diamante details at the front. They were pointed to give that a bit more elegance to them, but they were awful. I would not recommend that, no way. If you want to wear flats, that's fine, that's up to you, that's your comfortable zone. It might be something that you feel confident in, which is perfectly fine. Me, I personally do not feel comfortable or confident in flats, so if I went back to my prom days, I would definitely have a kitten heel, or I would have a chunky sole. I'm not really sure the chunky sole really goes with the elegant kind of look. That would be my worry. I can't really think of a shoe that I've seen that would go with a prom dress. I was shot about so damn hard finding the perfect kind of heel for the prom. I think the best one would be the chunky heel, not the chunky sole, just the heel being really chunky, because if I wore anything thin I'd be on the floor. The floor would be my best friend for the whole night. So yeah, I'd definitely do that. New Look would be my first stop for those kind of shoes. Dorothy Perkins is a good one, and then probably Topshop might be the last kind of one I might go for, just because of the expense, and the same with Zara. Definitely River Island, that's another good one, but again expensive. I hope this is helping, by the way. Number 6 is the bag. So like I say, I went with silver and pink, and my bag was a silver little bag about yay big, and it had a strap on it, and it was the most tackiest thing in the world. I don't know why I went for silver and pink, disgusting. Anyway, that was back then when I had no idea about fashion or style or anything like that. So the classic one for a prom dress is a clutch. I can't personally deal with clutches. They're always in your hand, you know, when you need your hands, and I have dyspraxia, so I can't actually hold things for certain long times, especially thin things. It really strains my wrists and my fingers and etc. It would have been good if, say, if I had a clutch and it had one of those arm things, so I could just literally just dangle it off my arm. If it's not going to fall off, fine, it doesn't really matter. I think a clutch is just the classic perfect piece for a prom dress. It's the elegant kind of bag, whereas a strap I see more as a casual thing. But if you do not like clutches like me and you want to go for a strap, I would not recommend getting a metal one. Do not go for that. It is so tacky, and especially if you've got loads of stuff in your bag, you're going to have marks on your arms from where the metal circular bits or whatever they're called are literally pushing down. It just won't be a nice look for the prom. So definitely get one with a strap if you don't like clutch. Go for an elegant kind of strappy shoulder bag, not a casual one. So maybe try accessorise. The one I would probably go for is River Island and Topshop. Definitely Topshop. They make some really elegant bags. ASOS I'm sure have tons on, and you could try ASOS Market as well. Next one then is your hair. Okay, so a lot of people, like I say, wear tiaras and they do their hair, get a makeup artist or a hair artist, stylist, whatever you want to call them, their hairdressers, to do their hair. And it can quite cost a lot of money, you know, not much point in doing it. For instance, if I was going to curl my hair, I'd definitely go hairdressers because I am awful at it and I can't do the back and it goes flat really quickly. What dressers do for me is they make it as tight as possible so that by the end of the night or the time that it takes for the event to happen, it is loose and they look really nice and they look how I want them. So it depends on your skills in regards to your hair. Like, I would definitely go hairdressers for curling, but there are thousands and thousands of tutorials on YouTube about how to do hair. For instance, you could go with the bow kind of look. I will put a picture up here of an actual fake hair bow that I got. It's just, I typed in Lady Gaga bow and it came up with a blonde bow and where you just slot in your back and then you got a bow in your hat. Ta-da, finished. No other problems. You can just probably fasten that in a bit more with some clips. Sorted. And there's loads of other fake hairs as well that you can buy on the market, like for instance buy a pleated bun wrap, or I don't know, there's loads of stuff really, or you can search that online. In regards to actually paying for hair, I really just wouldn't now. I'd just go on YouTube and learn how to do things. There's a really nice YouTube called Cute Girls Hairstyles. I'll leave the link down below. They are so good for hair inspiration. It's really simple. And for the last one, it's makeup. I had a makeup artist for mine. She was just somebody that my mum found in the yellow pages. She was not good. She was bloody awful. She had no idea. She gave me purple eyes to go with my pink dress, and just no, that's way too much colour. That's over-topping everything. And she didn't give me a lip. I think it was like, well, no, I think she gave me a nude lip. Again, research makeup looks for prom. The best ones I think are simple ones. So if you have a coloured dress, do not put colour on your eyes. You want the main focus to be on your dress. So put, I don't know, brown tones, neutral tones on your eyes, maybe a bit of a smoky look, very faded smoky look. Don't make your eyes look strong, unless that's what you want. You can go with a simple flick, like so, and then a bold lip. Or if you're wearing a cream dress, again you could go for the neutrals and then with a really nice red bold lip, that would be lovely. Or you could make your eyes smoky so that they are bold and are just complementing the dress. You don't want to overdo your face in comparison to the dress, just really think about it. If you do decide to go for a makeup artist, there are so many more than there are in the yellow pages like my mum did. My mum is not computer literate, so maybe you could just Google makeup artists in your area or prom and wedding makeup artists in your area. That might help. It depends on how confident, again, you feel doing your own makeup, because if you feel confident in doing your own makeup, there's no point in going and getting a makeup artist. They're just going to do the same thing you do, and maybe even worse, so you won't feel as confident. So I hope that really helped. It probably was quite a long video, but I hope that helps, because honestly my prom, due to my lack of understanding of all the things I've talked about today, was just rubbish, bloody rubbish, and I would love to just do it again and have the knowledge that I have now to get it like really nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll see you next week in my haul. Bye!